from the Children of Light Church. And first and foremost, I want to say all praise to Ahaya, Bahashim Yeshaya, Robert Watt. That's the great I Am, Father, in the name of Messiah, Wakadash Rawat, and the Holy Spirit. Kal Hawad, Wa Halala, Ahaya Asha, Ahaya, Bahashim Yeshaya, Wahakadash Rawat. All praises and all glory to Ahaya, the great I Am. In the name of my Savior, the Messiah, and the Holy Spirit. Now, first and foremost, I want to bring a couple topics today as far as the condition of our people, what we have been taught. We have been destroyed as a people mentally, physically. We have been hung on trees. We have been burned on crosses. There are so many things we have been put through slavery. We have served all the nations of the earth. And it all ties into wood and stone. Okay, because we was commanded not to prostrate ourselves before any wood or stone or make unto us any graven images. And yet and still, we did those things. Our forefathers did those things. And as you can see, our people are still doing those things. You look at any religion in this world today, you will see prominently Israelites among every religion. Okay? And you don't see every religion. You don't see the Lutherans or the Jehovah's Witnesses. You don't see all of these certain groups targeting the Chinese man. They're not targeting the Arab man. They're not targeting the Palestinian, okay? They're not targeting the Canadian. They're targeting so-called black, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the 12 tribes of Israel, because they want to keep us in a state of being asleep. And they wanted to serve wood and stone, how the Most High said that we will serve wood and stone for breaking His commandments. And we're going to tell you what serving wood and stone gets you, because the Most High really doesn't play. So first and foremost, I'm going to establish that the Most High, Ahaya, gave a decree. And when the Most High gives a decree, nothing in the heaven and earth can change it. Okay? Nothing in this atmosphere or this realm or the next realm can change that. Because the Most High is final in His word. When He makes a decree, when a decree go out of His mouth, He said, I have said it, and it shall be done. So first and foremost, we're going to go to Exodus 20, and we're going to start from verse 3. And it says, Thou shalt have no other powers or gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Ahaya, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So, yes, there are people, I know you're saying in your mind, well, who hates the Most High? Who hates Ahaya? There are a lot of people who hate Him, and the way that you show you hate Him is by breaking His laws, His statutes, and His commandments. So, but the main focus that I want to get out of there, the Most High said, Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images of anything above the sky, in the earth, or the waters beneath the earth. No graven images. None whatsoever. They're the 10 Commandments now. And I don't know how the Catholic Church claims to be a part of the Most High when you have statues erected everywhere. You bowing down before them, you kissing the feet of statues. Come on, every tree is known by its fruits. I mean, a blind Stevie Wonder can see that they worship the devil. And the only way that you can't see that they worship Satan is if you don't read these scriptures, because the Bible exposes that kind of behavior. So that's why they try to keep you out of the Old Testament. Oh, don't go into the Old Testament. The letter kill it, brother. Don't be so simple, okay? So, do not bow down to them, nor serve them. For I, Ahia, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim. You see that? A jealous person will hurt you. Yes, jealous people tend to hurt people. So, if the Most High said that he is jealous, you best believe when he see the image of jealousy, you will get hurt. These curses will come upon you. So, now we have established that the Most High made a decree and set a commandment against bowing down to wood, stone, anything erected, any graven image. That includes your Caesar Borgia, the image of white Jesus hanging on the wall. Okay? That includes Caesar Borgia. Google him. Caesar Borgia. It is a man, alright? False god, sun god, Christos Helios. Google Caesar Borgia. Alright. And now we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 4, 25 and 28. That's Deuteronomy chapter 4, verses 25 through 28. Says, when thou shalt beget children and children's children, and ye have remained long in the land, and shall have corrupted yourself, and make a graven image, or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of Ahia thy Elohim, to provoke him to anger, I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day. Ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land, whereunto you go over the Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but ye shall be utterly destroyed. Verse 27. And Ahia shall scatter you amongst the nations, and shall be left few in numbers amongst the heathen, whether the Most High shall lead thee. So the Most High will scatter us. When we came into our own land, and we had all the power, and we had all the gold, and all the silver, and all dominion, we ate like fat rats and forgot the one who brought us out of Egypt. We forgot Ahia. We forgot our Father, our Heavenly Father. And for this we was utterly destroyed and perished off the land. Let's keep going. Verse 27. And Ahia shall scatter you amongst the nations, and you shall be left few in numbers. Verse 27. And the Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and you shall be left few in numbers amongst the heathen, whether the Most High shall lead you. Verse 28. And there shall you serve gods or powers. Well, let's say gods. And there you shall serve gods, the work of men's hand, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Most High, and thou shalt find him if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So, excuse me. This is a prophecy given unto Moses, that if we transgress the commandments and erect a graven image in our land when we have been fed to the full, the Most High said, I will utterly destroy you out of the land, and I shall scatter you amongst the heathen, and there shall you serve wood and stone. Wood being your so-called cross of Christianity, stone being the Kaaba rock or stone or whatever you want to call it, and stone can even be translated or reckoned unto the statues that you see at all these Roman Catholic churches. In a lot of churches, you just see all kind of images in the image of blasphemy. Okay, The image of jealousy. Like I stated earlier, a jealous person will hurt you. Remember that. So, we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, because if we will not do what we was commanded, then curses will follow us. Curses will follow us, and no matter where you go. And I'm going to read that. Deuteronomy 28 and 15, it says, but if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Ahiah, thy Elohim, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city of New York, the city of Florida, the city of Fort Lauderdale, whatever city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. The fields in the west coast slave of Africa, the fields in whatever wilderness, whatever field, you're going to be cursed if you do not keep the law of this book. And if you're an Israelite, you will be cursed because you have made a covenant by blood. You are a physical descendant that have made a covenant with the Most High. So we're going to jump down to verse 36. And verse 36 says, because these curses will follow us. It doesn't matter where you go. And it says, and the Most High shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou know nor their fathers know, and there shall you serve other gods, wood and stone. Now, why does it say other gods, wood and stone? Why does it say that? Because when you directly precept that with Psalms 96, verse 5, it says the gods of the nations are idols. So if there's an idol attached to your religion, more than likely there's another God being served. It's not the Elohim of the Hebrews. It's not the power of the Hebrews. Because the power of the Hebrews gave us laws, statutes, and commandments and ordinances to keep. Whereas these other false religions tell you, you know what, do what you want to do, love God with your heart, God love everybody. Well, I feel in my heart, I feel in my heart, I feel in my heart. You feel in your heart? You know what I feel in my heart? Jeremiah 17 verse 9. The heart is wicked above all things, who can understand it? That's what I feel. What the Most High says, not by any man's feeling. What does Ahiah say? He said, do not bow down to any image, do not make any graven image, and for this reason our people have been destroyed. For this reason we are stuck in the mentality of Christianity, going to church on Sunday, doing all the things, the prosperity doctrine, all the madness that come out of the Christian church. There was a survey taken about the Christian church. 48% of the Christian church are homosexuals. Now come on. Really? Really? When there is a strict rule against homosexuality, in the Old Testament it was punishable by death. So you can't be the right way. You're serving wood and stone. Come out of her, my people, okay? You're serving the wood, the cross. If somebody shot me with a shotgun and you was paying tribute or reverence to me, would you wear a shotgun around your neck? So if somebody hung the Messiah on a stake, because it wasn't a cross, it was a stake, it was an impalement, why are people walking around with crosses on their neck? Because the cross links into Talmud, Babylonian worship, paganism. Alright? Alright, let's keep it going. Deuteronomy 29 and 16. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 29 verse 16. And we're going to get some more edification about this wood and stone. Okay? We're going to start from verse 16. It says, for ye know how when ye dwelt in the land of Egypt, and how when you came through the nations which you passed by, verse 17, and ye have seen their abominations. Do you know what the word abomination means? It means a disgusting filthiness. So that's what the Most High think about your statues in the Roman Catholic Church, your Kaaba rock, your cross on the top of your church. It is a disgusting, filthy thing to him, okay? It is the image of blasphemy, the image of jealousy. Alright, let's keep reading. It said, and you have seen their abominations and their idols, wood and stone and silver and gold, which were among them. Lest there should be any among you, lest there should be among you man or woman or family or tribe whose heart shall turn away this day from the Most High power and go and serve the gods of these nations. Lest there should be among you a root that beareth gall and woodworm. So, if your heart turn away and you're going to serve the other nations, which our people are doing right now, they don't want the truth. You come and tell them, look, you're not an African American, you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Okay, you're not a Puerto Rican, that's a byword and a proverb, a byword and an astonishment. You're not a spick. You're not a Puerto Rican, okay? You're from the tribe of Ephraim. You're not a wetback, okay? A Mexican. You're from the tribe of Issachar, okay? All these different tribes. You're not a Haitian from the tribe of Levi. You're not a nigger from the tribe of Judah. You're not a Jamaican tribe of Benjamin, okay? You're not an Indian, all right? You're not a Seminole. You're from the tribe of Simeon. You're not an Indian from the tribe of Gad. Now, they're all tribes, but I just named a few to let you know the bywords and proverbs destroy our people, come with their false ideologies, and tell us what? To turn away from the Most High. But look what the Most High said, if you turn away from me. And it shall come to pass, when you hear the words of this curse, that he bless himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace, though I walk in the imagination of my heart, to add drunkenness to thirst. That's what a lot of people saying. Well, you know, the Most High know I can't keep his law, I'm going to have peace. You're already drunk with the spirit of deep sleep upon you. Isaiah 29 and 9 and 10. Okay, you're in a deep sleep. You stagger but not with wine. You're drunken but not with strong drink. You're in a spiritual sleep. But you keep sinning over and over and over to add more drunkenness, okay, to more. Your heart is just drunk. Your spirit is spiritually drunk. Our people walk around here with madness, pure madness. And the Most High shall visit you in a time of visitation. Verse 20, and the Most High will spare him, and the Most High will not spare him. But then the anger of the Most High and his jealousy shall smoke against that man, and all the curses that are written in this book shall lie upon him, and the Most High shall blot out his name from up under the heavens. That's pretty self-explanatory right there. The image of jealousy. So you can walk around here and imagine vain things in your heart and think you're going to be alright breaking the commandments. You think you're going to be alright. But guess what? The curses of this book shall follow you and overtake you, and your name shall be bolted out from amongst the heaven. The Most High is very serious, okay? He is love, but he is also anger. So people, please, get it right. Okay? We're living in the last days. It's time to wake up out of our slumber, keep the law, statutes, and commandments. I can't stress this enough because this is good doctrine. Proverbs 4 and 2. Keep the law, statute, commandment. I give thee good doctrine, my son. Forsake ye not my law. Keep the law of the Most High, okay? Let's keep it moving. Because he will not spare you. Because the image of jealousy, I don't think you want the image of jealousy. You don't want to show the Most High the image of jealousy, because if you do that, believe me, the image of jealousy is, it is not good. Because this is what happens when you prostrate yourself before them, and the Most High sees the image of jealousy. This is what's going to happen, because we're in the land of Babylon, and all the things that we have been taught from a young age, we have been lied to, we have been destroyed. All these things have happened to us. But Jeremiah 51 and 47 says, therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Now, the Most High is going to judge these graven images. Alright? because every graven image has a false god attached to it, which we know are the fallen angels, Mastema, or Satan, whatever you want to call him, has promised them to be worshipped as gods, as powers, to be reverenced. But the Most High would do judgment on these statues and judgment on the fallen angels. So that's directly precept that. I'm going to go to, first I'm going to go to Exodus 23 and 13. Exodus 23 and 13 to let you know. Matter of fact, let me go to Exodus. Well, I don't have to go back there. You know the commandments. You shall have no other gods before me. That's the first commandment. Exodus 20 and 3. You shall have no other gods before me. If it's saying no other powers, obviously there are other powers out there, or gods, if to make it clearer to you. But I don't like to use the word God because it's also pagan. It's rooted in paganism, okay? Come from Gadriel, the fallen angel who led Eve astray in the garden. And you can find the information in the book of Enoch. This is exactly why the Roman Catholic Church has banned the book of Enoch. They don't want you to know they worshiping fallen angels. Okay, I'm back in Exodus 23 and 13. Exodus 23 and 13, and it says, and in all things have I said unto you, be circumspect. Circumspect means to be aware, be on guard, narrowly, be very sharp. There is no room to the left or room to the right. Be very, very sharp. Okay? And be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods or other powers, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Okay? So we don't even supposed to be calling on the names of other pagan deities, pagan gods, so-called gods, which are really not gods at all, but powers, because they do have powers. All of their powers have not been taken from them, but some has. But let's see. Exodus 23 and 13. All the names of pagan, I'm going to give you a list. God, Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus, Christ, Buddha, Muhammad. All of these, Father forgive me for even quoting these names, but I'm doing it for the teaching's sake. These are pagan names. Search and study each one of those names. They're rooted in paganism. And no matter who you are, they're rooted in paganism. Now, let each man be convinced in his own heart. I'm just bringing truth to you. Whether you believe the truth or not, that's basically on you. Habakkuk 2 and 19. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 19. Okay, going to show you the destruction, what happens to people who think that they can get away, that they can get away with serving wood and stone. The Most High will destroy you off the face of the earth. Okay? It say, woe unto them that saith the wood, awake, and to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach, behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in it. But the Most High is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silent before him. You looking at wood and stone, you telling the statue awake. You looking at this fake statue of demons, got statues crying blood and all that. Y'all fall on y'all knees and worship it. It's wood and stone. It doesn't have breath. It can't speak. It can't talk. It can't do anything. It's a dumb image. And yet and still, you reverence this a dumb image. Our people, please wake up. All right? Come out of the madness. Because the wood and stone will get judged, and people will get judged that do not want to come out of this madness. And so that's the teaching, wood and stone. It links to Christianity. It links to the Nation of Islam, Muslim. It links to every religion on this earth, because as we read, Well, we haven't read, but let's read it. Psalms 96 and 5. Psalms 96 and 5, we need to read this because it needs to be understood that the gods or the powers of the nations are what? Are idols. But the Most High created the heavens and earth. Right? Psalm 96 and 5. And it says, Psalm 96 and 4. For Ahai is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all powers. Okay? So if he is to be feared above all powers, he told you don't bow down before wood and stone. Don't do that. Alright? Because judgment will swiftly take you over. Alright? And I got a scripture for that too. You think you're getting away with it. We're going to go to that scripture in Hebrew because a lot of people think that they can just walk over the grace of the Most High. You can't. You're despising the spirit of grace. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Ahai. Verse 5. For all the powers or the gods of the nations are idols, but Ahai made the heavens and earth. So like I stated earlier, if there's an idol attached to your religion, it's false. And every religion has the image of blasphemy attached to it. Every last one of them. Some kind of graven image. Some kind of weight. Alright? Now for you people that think you're going to really get away with this, you think it's all good, right? You think the Most High going to let you get away with this, right? Okay. Let's see what the Most High say. Let's see what the Most High has to say about this. Because you won't get away as easy as you think you would. Alright? You will not get away that easy. Because the Most High created the heavens and the earth, and He created everything within them, the man and all. Okay? He do what He will, what He wants to do with it. Alright? So don't think you're going to be sinning and your judgment will not come upon you. Your judgment will come upon you. And I'm going to show you that. You Christians around here talking about, oh, well, you can't keep the law. It's impossible. You better think again. You're around here talking about, well, once saved, always saved. What? What scripture is that? I'm in Hebrews 10 and 26. I'm going to start with 26. It says, for if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin. So if you know the truth and you know to keep the commandments and you steady living a life like a hellraiser, there remains no more sacrifice for sin. But what? But a certain fearful looking for a judgment and fiery indignation which shall devour the adversary. Verse 28. He that despises Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Verse 29. How much more sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy who have trodden under foot the son of Elohim, Yeshua, and hath counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and hath done despite unto the Spirit of grace. For we know him that has said, vengeance belongeth unto Ahai. And again, Ahai shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living Ahai. So with that being said, you Christians running around here, you're doing despite to the Spirit of grace, okay? Grace wasn't given for you to be a hellraiser. Grace wasn't given for you to say, well, Jesus gonna forgive me, which is another pagan deity linked to Jesus, Zeus, okay? A mythological power created by the Romans or worshipped by the Romans, Saturn. It all links together, Jupiter, all this madness, all right? Madness behind all these statues or pagan false deities. Right, and the Most High shall visit you he shall judge you, and you think because judgment is not executed speedily, all kind of manner of evil is in your heart. But I guarantee you, as the Most High liveth, saith his Spirit, judgment shall be final, and visitation shall come on those who do not heed and hearken unto the voice, unto the word of the Most High Ahaya. With that being said, if you're in the Roman Catholic Church and you bow down to images, or you bow down to statues, or you're a Christian with a cross around your neck, or you're a Christian with a big old chain around your neck, or you're a Christian with a Caesar Borgia head, a Jesus piece, let go of the idols, people. You're a Muslim around here with a ring on, with a moon and a crescent star, a crescent moon and a star. Let go of your idols, people. The image of blasphemy, the image of jealousy, and a jealous person will hurt you. With that being said, all praise to the Most High Ahaya, Bahashim Yeshaya, Rawawak. Keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 1 commands it. Shalom.